Hi guys, it's Ray. Today we are going to test out the AKEYDIY Tumbler Press they sent me. All I have is 3 cups, my wraps. 2 of them I did print. My printer is not quite printing right and I haven't been able to sort out my issue, but I want to get to testing this, so these will be cups for me, I guess. 2 of them I printed. One of them I'm going to use the Infusible ink sheets. And this one will carry over and do a different tumbler from the base we get from this. So I still have to wrap this one. I'm using these like iridescent tumblers. I do have my gloves handy. And we're going to turn this on. And it does remember all of the presets. Like if I turn it, it goes to my temperature. So we're good there. I love that it remembers that. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this tumbler while we wait for that to warm up. And everybody accuses me of over taping every time I do a sublimation tumbler, so I am kind of testing less tape. I'm still not wrapping the bottoms because that does not ever work for me. And my one wrap I did cut a tiny bit short, so I do have a little bit of a white seam at the bottom, but I think, and I may have done the same on this one, I think in the long run it's not going to matter. I'm still not brave enough to do just 3 pieces of tape. This one might just kiss. But I'm going to do 5. So there's our tumblers taped. I do have a pad to put them on once they're done. You would want to probably wrap your cups in Teflon or another piece of paper at least. I'm not going to, just so you can see a little bit better. I'm not terribly concerned with blowout. But if you're majorly concerned with blowout getting in your machine, go ahead and tape, or yeah, tape another paper over it or use a Teflon sheet. I don't have any Teflon cut down to clear this, so. So we're gonna open it up. I like to press seam side up the first round. That works better for me. That way I know when I rotate it for the second press, the seam is getting turned away all the way. So we're just going to sit and watch. We're going to open it and rotate it. Pressing the power button twice moves it along. I feel like the Infusible ink might blow out the end, but I feel like it's really pale, so it might be alright. I was going to wrap it in Teflon, but I changed my mind. Okay. And I do have a weeding tool handy. I did put a second glove on because this is hot. Now remember, this had print issues, but it shouldn't affect the image itself. It shouldn't affect the image as far as the transfer went, I should say. And actually, it didn't affect this particular image at all. Holy cow. We'll take a better look at this in a minute, but this looks absolutely amazing. This is where I had that cut a little bit short. I didn't have my latch down all the way. It was getting stuck on the handle. That was my fault. So, yeah. This is gorgeous. My seams are perfect. There's absolutely no ghosting at the top or bottom without any double pressing whatsoever. I know we're only 1 cup in, but this is hands down probably the least taped, easiest, cleanest tumbler I've ever done. Just floral and vintage books. So yeah, this definitely gets a big thumbs up, and ease of use, can't beat it. Let's see how it did with the Infusible ink. This I did tape a little more just because this paper is thick. I'm trying to find on my tape. I can't necessarily see it on the clear here. And I actually don't know what color this is going to be because Infusible ink is kind of always a surprise. Oh, that is pretty. And that took literally all of the ink off that sheet. I've never seen that happen. Look how white that sheet came out. That's a sign of an excellent transfer. So this is a pinky purpley marble. And even though it's not a seamless pattern, I can tell you this is the back, and it almost lined up. This is gorgeous. We'll have to decide what we're gonna do over it for epoxy, because that was my intention with this one. So that'll be a separate video. But again, no ghosting whatsoever at the bottom. Top rim is flawless. Super, super happy with this press. And the other reason I start with my tape right side up and then flip it to upside down is because sometimes I get to talking and forget where I'm at. I believe this is the second press. If my tape is down, I will know it was my second press. And my tape is down. So I'm going to shut this off. Long press for off. Scoot that to the back. I'm going to go ahead and unplug it right now so I don't forget. I never leave anything with heat plugged in if it's not in use. So let's see how this one came out. This is another one that was a botched print job. Okay, so I can see a little bit of striping in this one, but I kind of expected that. But it's so cute. This one will be for me. This is the one that I really cut off, that I knew I'd cut badly. So that is 100% my fault. The top, you can see it didn't do that. But again, absolutely no ghosting or anything. And a really crisp, clean print. Press. So if you're in the market for a good affordable sublimation press, I am going to say I highly recommend this one. It's on Amazon, so it's going to show up quickly, and it works fabulously. I mean, I could not be happier with these 3 tumblers right now. You guys know I've used several presses, and this is definitely the best and cleanest results I've ever had. I mean, especially for a first time out of the gate. 0, 0, 0 complaints here. Infusible ink. And these girls are probably still a little bit hot. So, yeah, definitely recommend this one. The link for Amazon will be down below. And super simple to use. You saw how easy that was to use. You saw how easy it was to set the time and the temperatures. Definitely recommend this one. If you have a different style, it's a little bit different getting used to the latch, but no big deal. And opening it up so wide makes it so much easier to rotate them and get things in and out. So really, really pleased with this. Thank you for letting me test it. And see my beautiful new cups. That is it. I will see you next time. Thank you for watching.